Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to teach you how you can create an AI agent that will create viral marketing content for you. Something like this, where you have an AI generated gorilla or Yeti creating different kind of vlogs. This is just an example, but you can create videos of any sort using AI just by creating this one AI agent, and it can generate thousands of dollars of revenue for you every single month. If you look at this one, this video has 1.2 million views and it is 30 minutes long. That means it must be generating at least $2,000 to $3,000 revenue for this channel owner. And the same is true when you search for Bigfoot vlog. And this is a great example how you can use an AI agent to automatically generate income as well as marketing content, either for your business, for your company, or you can work as a freelancer and you can create these videos for people. Set an automated system that will continuously generate viral marketing content for them. So let's get started. So this is our AI agent. It's not super complex. I would say it's easy to intermediate level difficulty. You will be able to build it within 2 to 3 hours. I'll explain you the entire workflow of this AI agent, and utilizing this AI agent, I've already created a lot of videos that look like this, and each video is about 8 seconds long. That is the limitation on Google VEO3. We are using Google VEO3 model. It can only generate up to 8 seconds of video at one time, but it is all automated, so you don't have to create each video one by one. They all get created automatically one after the other. And after that, you just have to bring all this in iMovie like this, and you can simply combine them and upload them on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Let me show you how these videos look like.
Okay, that actually calmed it. Little miracle in a mug. Thanks, tiny forest friends.
Fire time. Gonna warm up and try something gentle. Maybe Grandma Yeti's remedies will save me.
So as you saw, these are pretty crazy videos. They go absolutely viral. They can generate thousands of dollars of revenue every month. So let's get started with the workflow. So this is the entire AI agent that we have created to create these viral videos. Those of you who are new to this platform or to this channel, let me tell you that we have created this particular AI agent using a platform called n8n.io. You can simply go to n8n.io, and if you're a first-time user, click on Get Started, create your account, and once you have created your account, you will land on a screen that looks like this, where you can see a lot of agents created right now here, but you'll have a blank canvas. To get started, simply click on this button called Create Workflow. Once you click on this Create Workflow, you'll get a blank canvas like this. Now to add all different small nodes that you're seeing in my AI agent, you simply need to click this plus button. The menu will open. You'll search different nodes over here and they will be added to your canvas. I'll explain you about each and every node. In this particular AI agent, we are using first a chat message prompt so that we can tell our AI agent that, hey, create AI video of this type. Okay, or for example, create a video where Yeti is having an upset stomach and he's trying to fix it, or it can be anything. Another one is we are using an AI agent over here to generate prompt. Then we are using a split node. Then we are using a loop to send items one by one. We are using a config node. We are using an HTTP node where we are exactly using Google VEO3 API so that it can generate video. Next, we are using a wait node of 2 minutes. We are just putting a wait of 2 minutes between two videos are generated, okay? Because sometimes if one video takes a lot of time and the another one starts, that creates conflict in the AI agent. So we just need to put 2 minutes of gap between each video. Again, you don't have to sit when you are creating these videos. You can literally turn them on in the night, and when you get up in the morning or after 1 or 2 hours, you'll see that all the videos are generated and stored in your Google Drive. The next node is a Vertex AI fetch node, which is again an HTTP node. So once your video is generated, this particular node fetch that video, get that back into n8n. Then we are using convert to file node. So when the video is created by Google VEO3, it is created in the base64 format. You don't have to get into technicalities of base64 format, but once it is created, this particular node, which is convert to file, this is used to convert base64 into an MP4 format. And once that is created in MP4 format, we are using a Google Drive where we are storing all the videos, as you can see. So all the videos that I generated, they are stored over here in the Google Drive. Now, before we jump into configuration of each and every node, it is very important to understand flow of data. If you are again new to n8n, if you are again new to creating AI agents, let me explain you what is flow of data looks like and how it will help you create this entire AI agent. So to get started, I'm giving a command over here. I'm saying that create a vlog where Yeti is having an upset stomach and is trying to fix it. create a 3-day vlog, okay? And then I simply give a command. And as you can see, the AI agent has started working. It is generating prompt right now. It is generating 4 different prompts to create 4 different videos, okay? Each prompt will create one video. Okay, let's see how data flows throughout this AI agent. First, I click on this chat message node so I can see that our chat input create a vlog where Yeti is having an upset stomach that is coming up as an output over here. The next node is generate prompt node. In this, we can see input as from the previous node and the output 4 different prompts coming out of this particular node. 2 configurations that you need to make in this node. First one is a user prompt and second one is a system prompt. User prompt is nothing but an input coming from the user. So what is an input? This is an input, okay? Now as you may be able to see that there is a JSON code written over here, which is json.chat input. Now, if you come from a non-tech, non-coding background, you don't have to worry about this JSON code because you don't have to write it, okay? In the entire n8n platform, any code, you will be simply dragging and dropping fields. When you drag and drop field, this code automatically comes. So if I remove it, right, and just to show you, if I drag and drop it over here, this entire code comes up. That's how you're going to create this entire AI agent, okay? So whenever you see an input field, you can always drag and drop it. And when it appears green, that means you have added it properly. And when you hover over it and click on it, you'll be able to see the value of that field, right? So we added an input that create a vlog where Yeti is having an upset stomach. So that is coming up very clearly, okay? So you can actually see, okay, what is coming up as an input. So the next thing is system message. What is system message? System message is just a command to an AI agent that, hey, I'm giving you a scenario to create multiple prompts. Now, these are the guidelines to create scenarios. So guidelines that we provide to an AI agent to perform a task that is called a system prompt, okay? So when I click on this particular icon, you'll be able to see that I've written a very detailed system prompt over here to create these final prompts that will create my video. So the prompt is coming up as, say, for the scene number 1. Remember, as I told you, that we are using Google VEO 3 video generation model and it creates only 8 seconds of video at one time. So that's why we are creating multiple prompts, so that each prompt will generate 8 seconds long video, and at the end we are going to combine all the videos to create a long 20 minutes, 30 minutes long video. Okay, so for example, it is giving us a prompt like Bigfoot is a massive Yeti with thick, long black fur and friendly, expressive blue eyes, right? So similarly, it is creating 4 different prompts to create 4 different videos. Okay, so you have to give user prompt, you have to give system prompt. Now, to write this entire system prompt, you can simply use ChatGPT and say that, hey, I'm trying to create videos like this. Can you give a detailed system prompt to me? And ChatGPT will write that prompt for you. If you need this particular prompt from me, just comment prompt below this video and I will provide you this entire prompt. Okay. Also, if you haven't joined, make sure to join our community, either our WhatsApp community or our school community. You can join any one of those, and we provide the entire JSON of this entire AI agent as well as all the prompts that we are going to use. Okay, so either comment below or you can join our community as well. And okay, one more thing, to every AI agent we add 2 things. One is we give a brain to an AI agent. So what is a brain? A brain can be any large language model. So it can be either OpenAI's ChatGPT, it can be Google VEO 3, it can be Facebook Llama. So we are simply giving a mind to the AI agent. Second thing is we need output in a very structured manner. We need 4 different prompts coming properly like this. We don't want them to come as a one single prompt. So that's why we are using a node called structured output parser. Again, if you are new to this n8n platform, to this AI agent, to add all these nodes, you simply click on this plus icon and you'll simply search for these nodes. So for example, to add structured output parser, you'll simply search structured output parser and you'll get this particular node. To add an AI agent node like this one, simply search AI agent and you'll get this particular node. Okay. Now the next node is split out node. So we have created 4 different prompts from this AI agent. Now all these 4 prompts, they are a part of one JSON object right now. Okay, as you can see, this is one JSON object and all of them are a part of one JSON object. We want to make them 4 different JSON objects so that each one of them can process individually. Okay, how we are going to divide this one JSON object into 4 JSON object with 4 different prompts? That's where we utilize a node called split out node. Okay, this split out node, all these 4 prompts are coming as an input, and we are simply getting 4 different output. As you can see here, 4 different output, and this is the one JSON object with one prompt. Okay, you don't have to make any configuration changes over here, so you're all good. The next node is now we have 4 different JSON objects. Each JSON object is nothing but a prompt to create one video, right? All 4 prompts cannot go into the Google VEO3 model, which we have added over here, but they all will go one by one. How will we send them one by one? We'll simply create a loop node over here. So what is the role of loop node? Loop node will take one prompt, will send it through this entire process, will create a video, save that video. Then loop node will take the second prompt, will send it through the entire process, will save that in the Google Drive, will take third prompt, fourth prompt. Similarly, you can configure this AI agent to create like 30 prompts, 40 prompts, 60 prompts to create say 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes long video. Okay, so that's why we are using loop node over here. Again, you can simply add a loop node by clicking this plus icon, search for loop, and you'll get this particular node. There are no specific configurations required in this. Just keep it as 1 so that it will send each prompt one by one. Now, as you can see, the prompt is going through this particular node to set configuration. What is set configuration node? Basically, in this node, we are defining different parameters that are a part of Google VEO3 API. Okay, I'll explain you how that API looks like and why we have picked these fields. But just to explain you this particular node, in a Google VEO3 API, let me show you Google VEO3 API first. Okay, then you'll be able to understand, okay, why have we taken project ID? Why have we taken model version? What is location? What is text prompt? What is access token and what is API endpoint? Now, to find Google Cloud Vertex API, simply search Google Cloud Console, go to your Google Cloud Console and search for Vertex AI, and here you'll find Vertex AI. Here you'll find Google VEO3 API details. To make things simple for you, I'll directly provide URL of this particular page in the description box so that you can directly go to this page. Once you land on this page for VEO on Vertex AI video generation model, you'll find all the details related to it. You'll find different models over here. So here we are using VEO 3.0 generate 001 model. When you come to this page, simply do Control F and search curl. When you search curl, you'll come to this particular section where you'll get all the details you need. So this is the URL that we are trying to generate, and this URL requires project ID. This URL requires the model ID, and it requires a few other details. So all these details we are actually adding in our configuration node over here, right? So what are the details? One is the project ID. Project ID is nothing but any project name that you give in Google Cloud Console. I'll show that to you. Okay, I've simply given it any name. I was creating a resume, automatic resume generation agent. So I name it like evaluate resume agent, but you can name it anything. Okay, you name it in Google Cloud Console. I'll show that to you. So one is project ID. Second is model version. Model version, I told you we are using VEO 3.0 fast generate 001. Location is US Central because I'm in the US. As you can see over here, the location is given as US Central. So I've kept it as US Central 1 over here. You can also skip it. As you can see, it is a by default part of this URL. Okay, but if you want to change countries, right, so then you can make it flexible by adding this particular field called location in the config node. Next one is the text prompt, what prompt we are sending, which is nothing but the output from the previous node, okay, which is your text prompt that we are giving to VEO3 model to generate the video. Next one is the access token. Access token is the token, or you can say a key to access your Google VEO3 API account. Let me tell you how you can find your access token. Simply go to your Google Cloud Console. When you go here, at the top you'll find a button called Activate Cloud Shell. When you click on it, simply click on Authorize, again click on Authorize, again click on Authorize, and over here you need to type gcloud auth print access token and simply click on Enter, and you'll get your access token. So this is your access token, these 3 lines. Okay, so you simply copy, come back to your n8n and paste it over here. This is your access token. Do not share it with anyone. I'll delete it after creating this video, but this is your access token. That's how you can find it. And last one is simply the API endpoint, which again you'll find over here. Okay, and this is your API endpoint, which again you'll find over here. As you can see, US Central, this forms your API endpoint. So that's all your configuration node which you require to set up your VEO3 API. Now the next node is HTTP node. To add this particular node, simply click on this, search for HTTP, you'll get this particular node, and here are the configurations required for this particular node. As you can see, the text prompt is coming as an input. We are also getting access token as an input to this HTTP node, and here we've added the entire URL. So in this node, we are going to select select method as post because we are sending some information and we are also expecting to get some information back. This is your entire URL for Google VEO3 API. Again, you can find this URL over here. So this is the URL that we are talking about. So you simply copy paste this URL. Here we have kept some of the variables. For example, this is the API endpoint, which we defined in the previous configuration node. We have also defined the project ID, as I told you. Also, we have defined the location, we have defined model version, and that's it. So these are some of the variable items that we have set in the previous config node, and this URL, you'll find it over here end to end. Okay, so you simply copy and paste it over here. Again, if this is a little bit complicated for you, just say comment workflow in the chat box and I'll provide you the entire workflow of this AI agent that you can create for yourself. But here, whatever part green that you are seeing over here, that's the value coming from the previous node, that is the config node. Okay, and when you actually click on it, you'll be able to see all those values popping up over here. So this is the end-to-end URL to generate video from Google VEO3 using the VEO3 API. Now, next thing, for any API, we need to send header. So here in header, we are sending content type and we are sending authorization. Again, you can find this information over here. So if you look at this section, it is asking that in header, you need to send authorization. You need to send content type. If you are new to APIs, let me know in comment box, just write API and I'll create a separate video for you to explain how APIs work in n8n. And you don't have to worry about it. Even if you come from non-tech, non-coding background, you will be able to understand what are APIs. You'll be able to use it. You just need to learn it once. Okay. So if you're new to APIs, just let me know in the comment box. Just say API and I'll explain it to you. I'll create a very simple video for you. Okay. But right now, as you can just understand that when we use API for any particular video model or for anything, right, we need to send the header. Header is nothing but an identification of that API. So here on VEO3 Google's page, they are saying that the identification would be authorization on the content type and just add this thing over here. So we have added the content type as this, we have added authorization, and this is the access token. Okay, bearer space access token. So the access token that we added in the configuration node, that is populating over here. Okay. Now, whenever we use API, apart from header, we also need to send body. Like, what do we need, right? So here we are sending the entire prompt that we have created in the previous step, this text prompt. As you can see, this text prompt. Okay. So I'll share this entire code with you. Again, you don't have to worry about it. This is the variable field, the text prompt that we have added over here. But I'll provide you this entire JSON prompt and I'll provide you this section as well. You simply copy paste it. Basically, what this section is telling that this is the API endpoint. So what we are saying over here that this is the API endpoint. This is the prompt that we are sending. And these are the parameters of the video that we expect. So we are saying that we need a video in 9:16 aspect ratio and a few other details like duration should be 8 seconds and XYZ things. Okay, that's all you need to configure in this HTTP node. Now the next thing is, so the prompt has gone in here. Google VEO3 has generated our video. I've added 2 minutes of wait time over here. Why? Because Google VEO3 takes about 2 minutes of time to generate a video. Okay, and suppose if we don't have this wait time, then our next prompt will come to this and then there will be a conflict and the entire workflow will break. So I've added a 2 minutes wait node over here. Now, after waiting for 2 minutes and our video is generated, now we need to fetch that video from VEO3 API. So if you look at the output of this particular node, whenever successfully a video is generated, Google VEO3 API gives us a response in this particular format. Okay. So if we are getting a response like this, that means the video has been successfully generated. Now we need to fetch this video. How we are going to fetch this video, we'll add another HTTP node. Again, if you are getting confused, simply click on this plus icon, search for HTTP and select for this HTTP request node. Okay, so using this particular node, we are now fetching the video that's been created by Google VEO3. Okay, so again, we are using a post method over here and we are using the same API that we used over there, and over here in the header, we are again using content type and the authorization, but in body, we are sending the output from the previous HTTP node, which confirmed us that, hey, I've created video for you. So we are going to drag and drop this field over here, JSON name, and sending that as a body. So this particular node is actually saying that, hey, we created a video. Can you please give us that video back? Okay, and the output we can see over here, show data, and the output is coming as a video that was generated by Google VEO3 API. Now you may say that, Aditya, where is video? I don't see any video on this side. Video is generated in the base 64 format and it appears something like this. Can you see base 64 encoded format? Yes, the video is created like that using by Google VEO3. But to see that video, now we need to convert that base 64 encoded into an MP4 file. So we are using another node, convert to file. When we click on this, when I show data, so this is the video that was created by Google VEO3. This information goes into this particular node and we are saying that convert this base 64 string into a file, and it converts it into an MP4 file, which you can click on view.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's y'all boy Bigfoot, and got a bit of an upset tummy this morning. Gonna try to handle.
Okay, so it creates a video like this. Okay, so we have converted that base 64 into a video, and now we are simply uploading this video into a Google Drive. So simply add a Google Drive node. We have a video over here, and we are simply making a few configuration, like we in the resource put file, and operations put upload because we are uploading a video over there. Put the name of the file as data. Why? Because this is the name of the file as data, and we are putting the file name over here, and we are putting a file name over here, and simply add your Google Drive. So we are saying that in my Google Drive, I've created this particular folder called automatic video generation, and all the videos are getting saved over there. And once your videos are uploaded, you'll be able to see an automatic video generation folder. Your videos will be saved like this. Once you have all the videos, you can go to any video combination software, take all your videos and generate a long video. So I've created here a 7 minutes long video, and I uploaded it on my YouTube channel. So here is the final video which I uploaded on my YouTube channel. This is 7 minutes and 5 seconds long. And as I showed you at the beginning, these videos get a lot of traction. It gets views in millions. And if you're getting 1 million view of a 30 minutes video, that's like $2,000 revenue a month. So that's all, guys, about viral content generator using n8n, using AI agents. It is very simple. I'll provide you the entire workflow, all the prompts that I've used. If you need the JSON of this file, so for example, I'll download this file and I'll send it to you, so that when you create your n8n account, you can simply click on these 3 dots and you can simply click on import from file, and you can import the file that I'll send it to you. So if you need the entire workflow, simply comment JSON. If you need any particular prompt, just write that in the comment box and I will send it to you. If you haven't liked and subscribed to this channel, please do so, and stay in touch with me to learn more about amazing AI agents. AI and AI agents are future. You need to know that. You need to learn that. You need to know AI agents to automate your work, to get promotion, to do AI related businesses, or to grow in your career. Okay, let's stay in touch. Have a good day. Bye.